posture change to this which caused you discomfort? Are you suffering from hip pain, joint pain, and even back pain? Sit tight as this video might be for you. Let's discover as to what causes this pain and discomfort that diminishes the quality of life.
Did you know that osteoporosis is a silent disease? If not, keep on watching as we discover more about osteoporosis, especially among older people, and how can we prevent it. Let's talk about exercise and osteoporosis, physiology of aging. Did you know that about 1 in 10 people aged 50 years and older have osteoporosis? People with osteoporosis have weak bones, putting them at higher risk for fractures that can lead to serious health problems or even death. Let's talk about what is osteoporosis and how does it affect the elderly. How can osteoporosis be prevented, and what are some exercises that can be done to prevent this disease?
Now let's dive on to our first topic. What is osteoporosis? According to the National Institute of Arthritis and Musculoskeletal and Skin Diseases, osteoporosis is a bone disease that develops when bone mineral density and bone mass decreases, or when the structure or strength of the bone changes. This can lead to a decrease in bone strength that can increase the risk of fractures or even result in broken bones. Osteoporosis is a silent disease. Did you know why? This is because you typically do not have symptoms, and you may not even know you have the disease until you break a bone. Osteoporosis is a major cause of fractures in postmenopausal women and in older men. Fractures can occur in any bone, So how does osteoporosis and aging relate? How does it affect the elderly? First, we have bone density loss. Bones become weak and brittle due to a loss of bone density. This makes them more prone to fractures, especially in areas like the hips, the spines, and the wrists. Another effect is the increased risk of fractures. The weakened bones in osteoporosis can fracture more easily, even with minor falls or accidents. Fractures, particularly hip fractures, can have serious consequences, especially for elderly individuals, leading to a reduced mobility, independence, or even the quality of life. Another effect is one we see commonly among the elderly. It's changes in posture. Fractures in the spine can cause changes in posture, such as stoop or hunch appearance. This can further affect mobility and increase more the risk of additional fractures. Second to the last, we have pain and discomfort. Fractures and bone deterioration can lead to chronic pain and discomfort, impacting daily activities and the overall well-being, especially among the elderly people. Lastly, osteoporosis can cause increased risk of complications. Fractures associated with the disease can also lead to complications such as pneumonia, blood clots, and bed sores, particularly in individuals who are bedridden or have limited mobility. So how can we keep it away, or how can we prevent osteoporosis? First, we need to eat calcium-rich foods as part of a general healthy diet, which includes fresh fruit, vegetables, and whole grains. So it's important to not keep away from healthy fruits. Next, we need to absorb enough vitamin D. We also need to avoid smoking and drinking. We also need to do regular weight-bearing exercises and strength training activities. To start, if you don't have enough calcium in your diet, the body will take what is needed from the bones for use in other parts of the body. That's why it's important to eat calcium-rich foods such as chickpeas, soy milk, oranges, tofu, broccoli, almonds, and among other else. Next, we have to absorb enough vitamin D. Food with vitamin D includes the following: salmon, tuna fish, fortified milk and cereals, egg, and fortified yogurt. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium and phosphorus from the food you eat. So the nutrient is important for people with osteoporosis. Study shows that calcium and vitamin D together can build stronger bones in women after menopause.
We should also avoid smoking and limit alcohol consumption because smoking increases oxidative stress and inflammation, which can impair bone-forming cells, osteoblasts, and increase bone-resorbing cells, osteoclasts, leading to a net loss of bone tissue. On the other hand, alcohol disrupts the balance of hormones in bone regulation and can directly inhibit bone formation. Lastly, in order to prevent osteoporosis, we have to stay fit. Physical activity as a way to prevent osteoporosis is based on evidence that it can regulate bone maintenance and stimulate bone formation, including the accumulation of mineral, in addition to strengthening muscles, improving balance, and thus reducing the overall risk of falls and fractures.
So if you may ask, what are these exercises that can prevent osteoporosis? Let's dive into that topic. So what can we do to prevent osteoporosis? We can do weight-bearing exercises. What are weight-bearing exercises, if you may ask? This includes brisk walking for about 3 to 4 miles per hour, jogging or running, tennis, badminton, ping pong, pickleball, and other racket sports, climbing stairs, or even dancing. Or we can also do resistance training exercises, which includes weight machines, free weights, the use of resistant bands, and use of our own body as weight to do such as pull-ups or push-ups. Lastly, to strengthen our bones, we can also do balance training, such as Tai Chi, step-ups, lunges, or shifting your body weight backward and forward while standing with both feet together or on one foot. With all this being said, just remember one thing: an exercise a day keeps osteoporosis away. Regular exercises plays a crucial role in preventing osteoporosis, especially among older people, by stimulating bone formation and maintaining bone density through weight-bearing and strength-training exercises. Additionally, balance and flexibility exercises help reduce the risk of falls and fractures, further protecting bone health in this age group. Consistent physical activity tailored to individual capabilities is essential to preserving bone strength and overall fitness in older adults. This brings us to the end of our discussion for today. I hope you remember that age is just a number and exercise is for everyone. Thank you for watching.